Kayleigh McEnany is with me, President Trump's press secretary. All right, Kayleigh, you saw the president right after he walked off the set, I think, last night. I mean, you were there. Did he tell you right after he walked off the set that he thinks he won the debate? Does he think that?
Yes, he does. He was in very good spirits. He brought the fight that I think the American people wanted to see. The American people wanted to see the president question Joe Biden in a way that the media never does. He gets a pass. You've seen those softball questions, and President Trump took on the role of both the media, what they should be doing, and a candidate sharing his record with the American people.
However, his style, the frequent interruptions, I mean, the insults came from Biden, but the frequent interruptions and the talking over everybody, that was a lot from President Trump. And I think that's what the audience didn't like and will turn off. Do you think he's going to, would he change his style for October 15th, the next debate?
Well, one thing I'll note is the next debate is a much different format. It's a town hall. He'll be talking to voters. So by nature, it will be a different format, a different tactic. But what I'll say is this. The offense style of the president got the former vice president on the record with no answer to, has a single police organization endorsed you? Will you condemn Antifa? Are you going to pack the Supreme Court? Because the president was on offense, the American voter left that debate with a distinct answer and look at this vice presidential candidate or former vice president presidential candidate that they had not had previously.
There's not many people left undecided in the middle. Do you really think that you converted any of them to the Trump side last night?
I think voters ask themselves this: who do I want sitting across from President Xi of China? Who do I think will be the best leader of this country, ready to take the fight to world leaders, standing up and aggressively advocating for the American worker as factories come under threat as they did under the Obama-Biden administration and manufacturing jobs dwindled? Who's going to be the person to stand up for my job, my country, the best interests of the American people? And I think there was a very clear answer to that last night.
Here's another one for you, Kayleigh. You say you want a criminal investigation into the New York Times article on the president's tax returns. Make your criminal case.
Look, that's up to the DOJ as to whether they open an investigation, but we're very concerned when the private documents of the President of the United States or any American are leaked to a media outlet, which then publishes that information on the front page. We also know, by the way, the New York Times, of course, published classified intelligence when they talked about the Afghan bounties. That was unverified intelligence, but of course splashed across the pages of the New York Times. These things are serious. We know the IRS was used to target Tea Party groups, and it's very important that we do not weaponize parts of the government against American citizens or against the President of the United States.
Let me go back to Joe Biden. What's your response to this? Biden won simply because he got through the whole 90 minutes, no gaffe, no senior moments, no lack of focus, and reasonable amount of energy all the way through. Therefore, he survived, he won. What do you say?
Yeah, I think no gaffes, that's a really subjective interpretation. I would consider it a pretty big gaffe when asked about Antifa, an organization that has killed Americans and targeted police officers, and there's no condemnation of that group. I'd consider that a pretty big gaffe along with many others. Look, the media was dying to write the headline this morning: Joe Biden prevails, Joe Biden exceeds expectations. Notably, you don't see those headlines out there. Instead, you're seeing the question, should there even be two other debates? That's a question a loser asks, not someone who thinks they won the debate.
Kayleigh, I know you're busy, but thank you very much, Kayleigh McEnany, for making time to come on our show this morning. We do appreciate it, Kayleigh.
Thank you, Stuart.